Welcome, everyone. I might not be what you thought you were going to see here. I don't have a hat as I usually do for games because my hat's at my house, but doesn't matter. Welcome to the Puck Drops here. Welcome to Peter 5'4". One game tonight. It's not one of my top three, but it's my top four against the likable San Jose team. The Wild and the Sharks, both at the bottom of the West Division, Pacific Division, but West Division with a chance in front. They could have a chance to get back into the playoff position. The Wild were one of the best teams in the division before the COVID break, as it's sent in by Spurgeon for Minnesota. This is 35 seconds into the game. The former Minnesota player Burns off his stick. They're playing the Sharks, of course, but I didn't announce that earlier. Brent Burns going in on a break. Brent Burns for a breakaway. He scores. Brent Burns scores, and it's 1-0. Kokkinen was way out of his neck, guys. He was not deep, not even when the shot was lifted. And Burns works his puck away from Jonas Brodin, and then the backhander right under the post and in, and he scores against the team that drafted him to make it 1-0. Also, to what you were saying, T. Stolly, I want the Wild to win. The Wild are my fourth favorite team, right behind Detroit. So I want Minnesota to win this game. No question. I like the Sharks, but no, not at all. So not a good start. There's a shot up high over Martin Jones and sent all the way back into the Minnesota zone. The Wild to bring it up again. There was Brodin and Dumba as well. Shot in for Martin Jones behind the net. Jones, a backhand pass between for Zuccarello, who lost the puck. Checked away from the wall. Also, this is not going to be the last week. I'll be doing a full Wild game. Also be doing it on Wednesday for Minnesota and Colorado. Yeah, I don't mind the Sharks. I actually like the Sharks quite a bit, but not as much as Minnesota. Kaprizov with that pass off the boards, try to send it to center, and it's thrown in back. There's a few games going on right now. In fact, two other games going on in the National Hockey League, if anyone else is wondering. In the second period, midway, it's 3-2 in favor, as this is an icing against San Jose, as Burns is getting his mask screwed back on tight. 3-2 lead for the Anaheim Ducks. They were up 2-0, and then the Coyotes stormed back and tied it, and then the Ducks just took the lead. They have a 1-goal lead. And in the other games, they show the Burns goal. And in the other game, it's the end of the second period. And in Denver, it's 3-0 Golden Knights. They're leading the division again. Actually, no, they're trailing the division lead to St. Louis, but they'll be able to lead it specifically if they win this game, hold on, as Kokkinen holds on, due to the fact that the LA Kings upset the Blues 3-0 in St. Louis. Okay, I guess. Sure. Erik Karlsson was eligible to play today, but he won't be. He hasn't played since February 13th against the Golden Knights. And this is going to rocket off a stick and glove down. Again, taken back, Donato. Donato in front, and a save made by Kokkinen. Brought it for Sturm again. Here's a chance in Sturm and a backhander that's taken wide. It's Nico Sturm, not Marco Sturm, for those more experienced older Minnesota Wild fans and players. As this is a shot that's blocked off of Donato's stick, he goes to the bench. Matt Dumba over to Jordan Greenway. Here's Jordan shooting it in. It'll be dropped off a San Jose stick and held out by Dumba to Jonas Brodin. A shot up high on Jones and a save made. Brodin looks for the puck and it jostles off the boards. There's Joel Eriksson-Ek. Eriksson-Ek off the stick of Jordan Greenway. Fiala can't get there. Here's a shot from the point. This deflected up. Brodin with a hit. Eriksson-Ek with a hit. Here's Greenway looking for the puck. Then Eriksson-Ek again, a shot, a save made. Eriksson-Ek won the battle, getting through. And as a broken stick on the ice and a glove save by Martin Jones, it's still 1-0. Taking it right for the blue line. There's a shot on the right circle. This going wide. Suter having the puck. And thrown right by the glass. And there's Suter. And the pass into the middle. And back at the left circle, Rask. Kaprizov up wide. Rebound off the bank boards. And he can't shuffle it past the goaltender. Martin Jones was there. Here's Matt Zuccarello. A shot in front, deflected. Kaprizov tried to jar it through. And Martin Jones makes the save. No, I might kind of be taking a lot of days off from streaming because I might have work then, and I'll have to think about interning with places. That'll be probably my time where I can actually create like non-live streaming hockey videos a lot. Oh, sorry, I don't know what that's. I don't know what that was. Hold on one second. I'll be right at the game. Is this spoke to center and turn again? Just tell Tommy and his friends Campbell this. They wanted to come by and watch the stream or even broadcast. And it's taken away back from where Foligno is. Foligno tied up. There's Carson Sousa as well. And Marcus Johansson. Zach Parise out there. Parise looks to the puck. Here's Brodin. Steps up. Shooting. Blocked. And here's Matt Dumba backhanding off the wall. Controlled off Parise. And he's picked off. Sharks to move it back down again and slapped in. But after that first goal, the Wild have had a good amount of zone time. Donato got pressed from the boards. As another San Jose Shark playing against his former team. Burns shooting it wide off a skate. And lob to the boards with another shot and a save made by Kokkonen. Unlike Burns, though, Donato not drafted by Minnesota. He was drafted by Boston. Played many years in the Bruins organization, and he came to Minnesota in that trade that really helped the Bruins with Charlie Coyle. And here's a shot by Sturm, which is gloved down by Jones. 3-2 shots on goal, 1. Well, now 3-3 tied shots on goal with the Wild and the Sharks. I will stream some baseball games, but I'm not going to stream every single game. This is also the sport I'm best at, so I do this whenever I can. Right down at the wall. Tapped on back by Meyer. Timo Meyer tried to throw it through. Backhanded in front of the wall, and there's Greenway to give it back for Fiala. Trying to pass in front. This whacked in behind. Jordan Greenway trying to get it away from Marc-Andre Vlasic. Edward Vlasic. Eriksson, he got hit by Gambrell. Dylan Gambrell sends it to center. And here's Ryan Suter. And Minnesota makes a change. Lobbed it back off and cleared from the skate of Timo Meyer. And they're going to be taken by Kevin Fiala shooting off of Jones, and it hit the official right in the mouth and went up and hopped down. Burns with an early backhander beauty goal. It's 1-0 Sharks.
That's my turtle. Fraud protection. Discover something brighter.
At Casper, we're delivering better sleep to homes everywhere. With a mattress so supportive and comfortable, it was awarded Best Overall Mattress by U.S. News. So, wherever home is for you, now's your chance to let great sleep be a part of it. Join nearly 2 million Casper customers and save up to 15% during the President's Day sale. In-store or at Casper.com.
Hockey fans, gear up at NHLShop.com. The largest assortment of NHL fan gear anywhere. Every NHL team and all the players you love. Shop now and get today's special offer. NHLShop.com. A Fanatics experience.
They're the team everybody loves. The team at NHL Network. Catch up with the news of the day on NHL Now. Get instant analysis with NHL Tonight. Top it off with On the Fly.
Every game matters.
All season long. NHL Network.
Wait, what? I don't get it. Why are you typing that?
They took it outdoors in Lake Tahoe. Weather was too sunny during the day, so they put it in night second of 2 games. And who else? The David Pastrnak. 7, 8, and 9 Bruins blow out the Flyers. 7-3. Back to February 21st, 5 years ago, yesterday, 2016, the Stadium Series, and our guy Ryan Carter. The blowout was out. Look at that celebration by the Birdman. Pumping the fist to Wild beat the Hawks in front of over 50,000 fans, 6-1.
Haha, nice. Talk about Ryan Carter, how good he was with the Minnesota Wild. They're showing that, the outdoor classic was in 2016 and how good he was against Chicago. Ryan Carter, also a former Devil who played on the 2012 Eastern Conference Championship team, as this puck is gloved down by Kokkonen off of an Evander Kane snipe shot. Dropped it right by the blue line and hammered it. Spurgeon tied up. The stick is tossed off the ice. Now that there's some wild player to go and grab it. Take it, I think that was Brodin. There come the Sharks. The shot to the line. Bugstad was bringing it down there to block it. Brodin trying to push it through. Puck gets kicked away, and here comes Dumba. 3-on-2 for Minnesota. Dumba hands it over. Bugstad shoots. Save. Jones, no rebound. Ratio? Oh, God. Not that again.
That's the true North spirit.
Still 3-0 Vegas in the second intermission, if anybody wondering on that. And the Coyotes have tied the game 3-3. That's an interesting second period. Dropped it back down and handed over for Rask. Oh, at the right circle, holding, shooting, star! Tie game. Zuccarello, not Zuccarello, one of the Minnesota Wild players took a big hit. He helped free the puck up, and then it's the former Hurricane League and the former New York Ranger. Zuccarello waits, and then in post and in the net. Behind Martin Jones. On the thing, and that Zuccarello has tied this game. Here's a chance before they score again! Kaprizov! Just just like that. 2 straight goals for Minnesota. It goes right through and a tap off the stick, and it's behind the stick of the goaltender Martin Jones. Zuccarello to Shapiro. The creeps off, and the rookie's been sensational. 2-1 Wild. They are now announcing the Zuccarello goal on the ice. They haven't even gotten to announce the Kaprizov goal, and Parise sends in. 2-1 Minnesota, just like that, after they were down 1-0 and then scored 2 quick goals. Here's a shot from the far angle. Foligno tries to stuff it. He cannot, and the Sharks will do their best to send to center, but no, it's intercepted away from Hartman, and Foligno chases Gambrell. Puck thrown at the wall again, and San Jose will finally get it to center. It's taken in for Matt Nieto. Puck to the glove of Kakkonen, who holds on.
Let's go back to the first goal. And throw Kaprizov pays the price at neutral ice to pick up the helper.
Yeah, he's got a couple of points right now, but he's paying for them. Burns with a little elbow to the back of the head. You see Kaprizov on the bench. Stafford back there. I don't stop me a little bit. But not to get him off the ice, which was a good thing because he scored.
Why do I see a TikToker on Discord?
2-point shifts for Zuccarello and Kaprizov. Last picked up the assist of the first.
What's the funny part? Because it's her? Is that the funny part? I mean, that's kind of funny, but it's just really just stupid.
Jared Spurgeon circles it in for Minnesota. Deflected puck winds up in the corner. Parise in center.
Puck that can be handed off and down the ice it goes. Oh, what's the funny part? The clapping bear?
Here in St. Paul. Wild with the over 4-1.
Oh, yeah. I didn't have the volume on. No, that's fine. Yeah, I didn't have the volume on. I forgot that was that bear was the bear that said that. Wild bring it in. There's a shot from the far boards. And I think they might have hit the post or it just hit Jones. Not sure. It was a bouncing puck. Sharks try to send it out. Deflected. Over another stick. And here comes San Jose. Donato. And a penalty coming against Minnesota. San Jose to the power play. And it's 7-4 in shots. And it'll be the first penalty of the game. There's a drop pass in again to be kept at the blue line. Handed off the left circle. Kane shoots to the net, and it's touched by Kakkonen. And the Wild to kill a penalty. It's Jordan Greenway to the box, and the Sharks to the man advantage. Okay, that's kind of mean, but I also get that it's a joke. That's kind of a weird penalty. I don't know. I'm not sure where they're giving it to. Oh, that's where. Never mind. Donato he slipped through the zone. He went across the blue line, and if you guys can't see, I don't know if you guys are watching the game or not. So if you're not watching the game, I'll have to be. Yeah, let me ask you this, just so I know for now. Is anybody watching the game? Because if nobody's watching the game, I'll know to be more descriptive. Just please let. Yeah. It probably is. But just let me know right now if anyone's watching the game. Because if you're not, I'll be more descriptive and I will describe that what happened with the penalty. Not watching. All right. I didn't think so. But okay, I'll explain. So what happened is Donato tried to slip through the zone, and Greenway slapped him twice from behind with the stick. And I was like, that shouldn't be a penalty. I don't know why they call it penalty. But I rewatched the play, and then he crosses the line, and then Greenway smacks him harder, hooks him with the stick, and then they call the penalty. And I was like, okay, that makes more sense. Anyway, as I was talking, a minute of the power play just got killed. So I have 1 minute left. And it was no shots on goal. It was just trying to pass from the left circle to the right circle, and the feed not working. Okay, here comes the description. Drop pass, a few more drop passes, and then a Shark got shelved to center ice. And it is to be taken back by that third line unit of San Jose. Bringing it on for Leonard, and Leonard hands it right at the blue line. They send it to the left circle, right at the hash by the left little lane of the boards, right from the end line, chopped in again. Controlled through from the boards and slapped all the way down by Minnesota. And on his knees making a save is Jones. And the Sharks will work with 10 seconds left in the power play. Dropped in board pass. One last chance. And Gabriel goes down. Will there be a penalty called against Minnesota? No. And they have killed off the penalty, leading by 1 goal. Here's Jonas Brodin. Motors behind his own net. Brodin will shoot this off of a Shark and out into the Minnesota bench. Kaprizov's at the side of the net, and he tips the puck in to make it 2-1 Minnesota Wild. No, yeah, sure. Tell me what it means. Teacher, I want to see your Photoshop. I've seen that meme before, but it like never gets old, guys. That's actually that's funny too. But the Thanos whale meme is funny. I've seen it before, but it never gets old. And I would be one of those kids that would do that. When we were using Photoshop, I just grabbed I was weird. I just grabbed a bunch of animals that I could see online, like a zebra and a tiger and a monkey or something, and I just started combining them. It was weird. Not one had a head and stuff, but just their bodies. So it was I don't know. It's weird. That was a good guess though.
Now, back-to-back multi-point games. Right now, his current pace of .87 points per game would be the best for any Wild rookie all time.
Yeah, his offensive skills have been on display, and they're pretty well documented right now. I noticed earlier that he's leading the Wild in shots that have missed the net. As he starts to hold that and get the net a little bit more, that goal number will tick up.
I just want to let you know that there's this page on TikTok, 10K Takes, they're huge Minnesota sports fans. I actually let them know that I was streaming the game right now, and again, if they don't know, they check my account, and they liked my comment and replied, "Let's go" to it. So that's really cool. They're one of the more popular sports TikTokers in the fucking front rebound. If the Sharks poke this in, there should be a penalty because he's down and they were shoving, but they couldn't score. And Kokkonen is on his back with the puck. Maybe I went a little too far there with the pushing, but it looked like that they were kind of just shoving each player into Kokkonen, and that the puck was going to slip by and, goalie interference and all that, but nobody scored, so Kaapo Kokkonen, 5-2-0 this year in a career on the road. It's taken by Rask, who backhands it in. Burns is chased from the behind by Kaprizov, but he can't steal it. Puck out of play. Over the glass bench. Well, the glass door type thing by the Enterprise tent. The Coyotes and Ducks game, if anyone's wondering, is still in the second intermission. A glove down puck as it deflects out of play. Oh no, that puck hit Couture in the face. It hit Couture right in the face, and if there's blood, oh, that's going to be a penalty against Minnesota. This might be a 4-minute because this puck gets shot. It hits Couture right in the face, or a stick hits him right in the face. And if there's blood, they're going to call a major. They're already calling a penalty. It's a 2-minute minor high sticking penalty against Cole. So no 4, but they'll give him a 2. So the Wild have to go right back on the kill. Taken down at center ice away from Martin Jones, and then weaving his way through is Brent Burns. Drops the puck off to center ice. Moves it for LeBanc. Throws it down again off a Wild stick and out of play. 6:01 to go in the first here on the San Jose man advantage. And Burns goes right to the bench. 2-1 Minnesota. Hi, Josh. You're watching NHL on E? What? What do you mean you're watching NHL on E? I'm confused. What's the joke? Because I want to get the joke. Because I like jokes, obviously. Marcus Foligno clears the puck and backhands it in. Josh, if you want to, this game you can get this game on NHL TV. Because I know a lot of people have said they're not watching it. I also asked Charles if if he wants to watch this stream too, but Charles I know is dealing with a really entertaining and nail-biting game between Anaheim right now. They're tied in the third period. We might get some of that game though as a whack away. Donato rebound puck up high once we get to intermission. Pulled it over at the right boards. Sharks control again. Donato hands off. There's a shot. Rebound in front. The puck in front. Kokkinen making the save. And he stopped it again. This puck nearly went in. It would be 4-1. It would be 4-2 or 5-2 San Jose if not for Kaapo Kokkinen. He has made an incredible amount of great saves in this hockey game. He makes a glove save here with Timo Meier in his face. Then he slides again and makes a shoulder and glove stop as the puck's moving to the side. And it just ripped through. Yes, I did. And I get the innuendo, but still. Take out the left circle. The circles are where the Sharks do really good shooting. And the shooting gallery still continuing for San Jose. LeBanc holding and dropping it. Kevin LeBanc back. Over to Burns. A shot up high and deflects over Evander Kane. The left circle, out to Kane. Now LeBanc. LeBanc. Kane. Back into the middle. Can't control. Burns. Looking for his second. LeBanc. Shoots. Blocked by Suter. Kept to the boards and ran out. Out comes Cole. The penalty is over. Here's LeBanc. Dropping it off for Tomas Hertl. And LeBanc. And Burns can't keep it in. Minnesota makes big changes. 4:14 left in the first period. Minnesota 2, San Jose 1. A highlight reel goal early on was scored by Brent Burns, but then the Wild scored 2 quick goals and from Kaprizov have a 1-goal lead. Back again, it's still swung in the Minnesota zone. And coming in is Patrick Marleau to Sorensen and robbed by Kokkinen. Kaapo Kokkinen is a superhero. And it's still 2-1 Minnesota. Great hit by Soucy, but it freed up Larkin Sorensen. But you're looking at the Finnish god. 2-1 Wild. He's playing out of his mind, Josh. Also, I know I talked to you guys on Discord about it, but what are your thoughts? Because I haven't really used I've used premieres before, but not that you've really seen any of my highlight videos. What did you guys think of that Game 5 series winning the Game 5 90s series winning goals premiere? What did you guys think of it? Again, I'm telling you, here's the thing. I'm also working on a Game 6, as I told you, but I'm also working on every playoff goal, every game-winning goal in the regular season for every team this season, and I have to upload every game for that to happen, and it's really tedious. So sometimes I don't even get to work on a video that can be uploaded anytime because I'm working for a video that needs to be uploaded right when the season ends. You weren't there? Okay, that's fine. Let me check the thing. I know you weren't there. I know a few other people were, though. And what's great about that is you literally, it's not like Wanos where it was funny. You just made that meme like in your free time. Oh, yeah, that was great. But that was when they showed the Brindamere goal against the Rangers in the Eastern Conference Final in 97. Kaprizov right off the face-off, taken by Brent Burns. Burns shoots to the middle. Nobody is there. Couture tries to go for Kane. Evander Kane losing the puck. Thrown in front, deflected away. And here's Rask to try to go grab it. And Rask to throw to center ice. Backhands it in front. And Rask to go and try and grab. Taken by Soucy. And Soucy took a hit from LeBanc. Couture going down. But Zuccarello with it. He had the first goal. Zuccarello moves off the stick of LeBanc, but Kaprizov dropped it for Zuccarello, a shot. And that goes off of Jones. Here's Brodin. Brodin lobbed for Zuccarello. Tried to go to Brodin, but Burns in the middle. Brodin, and then thrown in front. A save by Jones. Sharks try to clear and deflected off of Victor Rask's stick. But Brodin back at center. San Jose Sharks are changing. They've only got two men right there. But then the third comes back on the ice, Couture, and deflects the puck away. Still kept by Minnesota, though. The zone time has been good. Dumba fakes the shot. Handles it over. A drop pass again. And there's so much space for Brodin to handle it over to Dumba. And the drop pass again. Fiala. Fiala turns. Fiala waits. Holds. Shoots. Save by Jones with the glove. And here's Jordan Greenway. 2:20 left in the first. Greenway moves through, shoots, and a glove saved by Martin Jones. Well, I mean, you are a Columbus fan, so yeah. You know that even if the Leafs win the Cup this year, you know they're still going to. Well, let's say, watch this. Let's say this wouldn't happen, but let's say the Senators make an incredible comeback and they vault into the playoffs, and the Leafs sweep the Senators and completely sweep them in the playoffs and never have an issue with them in the playoffs at all, and then go on to win the Cup. You're still going to hear 5-1. Marcus Foligno's going to be fighting now. Marcus Foligno is going to go out with Gambrell. He takes a punch to the face, and there's blood coming off Gambrell's cheek. Good Foligno or Kysov. And Kysov, it was Kysov, not Gambrell. Kysov just stopped, and the sticks are banging on the boards. And the reason that they didn't let Kysov go was because Kysov has blood pouring over his face. That is Nick's brother, absolutely winning that fight unanimous. Marcus Foligno has sent Kysov to the locker room. It was a push in, and Kysov tried to go through and just What an uppercut! For everybody that's not seeing, Kaisov kept his fist like this, and Foligno cocked back and threw one. Kaisov took his head back and then came back and threw another, and blood started just pouring down Kaisov's mask. Pouring! And they stopped the fight, and Kaisov had to be helped to the locker room. Both get sent for 5-minute fightings. They won't be seen until the second period. And I don't know Kaisov too well, what his deal is with San Jose. In fact, I haven't seen Kaisov play a hockey game until tonight. But I know Marcus Foligno, that's his shtick. And Kokkonen makes another save for Hertel from the wing. The broadcaster's making a good point that with Ryan Carter and Anthony Panta that Kaisov didn't even get a punch in. Foligno just threw 2 and unanimous. We saw how the McEwen fight really put the Canucks in position to win that game yesterday and should have. So fights can help, and this time the fight comes with Minnesota already having the momentum. Does that fight help? Well, it's balanced momentum, so it's not like the Minnesota Wild already had the momentum and they fought for no reason. It's balanced, although Minnesota has a slight momentum. We'll see if the Kaisov fight helps. The fact that he got pummeled, never even threw a punch, doesn't, though. Here's a shot, went off the board. Sturm tried to wrist it and threw and could not. Taken from Gambrell. Here's Soucy for the Wild. 1:12 to go in the first. 2-1 Minnesota. Soucy up the wing. Shoots, and a save by Jones. No rebound. I'm still pretty upset. I am happy, though, that that they're very close. They're only 3 points behind Montreal for the final playoff position. So I do like that. Victor Rask gets thrown out of the face-off circle. They're going to bring in Kaprizov. Face-off to behind where the Sharks were from Ferraro and the Wild, keeping it in. Wristed there by Rask and looks for Zuccarello. San Jose, good center pass up the middle. Trying to go by is Kane. He cannot, and the shot is blocked by Dumba. Take it from Brodin, back by Dumba. Skate to stick for Zuccarello, and take it down at the wings. Kaprizov chasing Vlasic. Mark-Edward Vlasic, the veteran, dropped it off and then got it back again. Sent from the boards, 30 seconds left in the first period. Minnesota 2, San Jose 1. Kane is offside. Well, GDD games, the only way that would happen would be Eastern Conference Final. Or no, Stanley Cup Final. Yeah, that's right, because the Toronto's division is in the West. So the Devils and the Leafs would have to get to the Stanley Cup Final for that to happen. So it's reverse swept, not only would the Devils win, but Nico Hischier would be holding the greatest trophy in sports I would assume, in Scotiabank, because I don't think the Devils would have home ice. Hi, William. Streaming the Wild right now, as you obviously know. Next time I'll be streaming the Wild, your team will be playing them Wednesday night against Colorado at 9 p.m. Eastern. But how are you doing today, man? Hertel shoots on angle. Rebound off of Kokkonen. Spurgeon with a hit there. Taken from behind, and the puck will be passed in front, but deflects off of the stick anyway, and the period is over. First period in the books. Sharks score really early, but the Wild get some early goals of their own. 2 quick ones, and it's 2-1 after a very contentious one. Zuccarello having some words with Timo Meier. And Kirill Kaprizov has the go-ahead goal for the Minnesota Wild. The good guys lead by 1. I'm playing PJ 2K21 and the one course named It's a Menswear Woman. I had a very good day except for the end it's not that I had a bad day, but it's just that I had a very stressful class in my computer concepts because we had an assignment that's due tomorrow, but we have to work on it. And I had to get this I have a Mac computer, and I had to get like Microsoft products, and I had to buy them, and I didn't want to buy them, and then it took me forever to download, and the teacher was explaining step by step how to do the assignment, and I couldn't do anything because I couldn't find the assignment, and then I couldn't download the software. So the teacher, thank God, was an incredible professor. He was really calm, really nice, really steadfast with me, but it was a bit stressful there. But otherwise, I actually got to talk to a friend that I haven't seen in months. Not see him, but talk to him. So I had a really good day, but it was just that last part. And it wasn't really anyone's fault, but just unfortunate stuff. But overall, I had a pretty good day.
Hockey fans, gear up at NHLShop.com. The largest assortment of NHL fan gear anywhere.
Wow, you're funny.
And all the players you love. Shop now. Begin today's special offer. NHLShop.com. A natural experience.
I know you're kidding. Oh, speaking of, we're in intermission, and it's funny. Arizona Coyotes hockey is also as Charles is on Discord right now. So let's go to the Coyotes Ducks game. That third period just started, and it's a 3-3 tie there. Pretty eventful game. Backhanded in behind the Anaheim goal. Gibson. Krause is there. Krause goes down. And a shot in by Arizona. Gibson drops it in behind. And this puck will shuffle to be taken by Ekman Larson. Had Hjalmarsson, who goes to the boards. Here's Kessel shooting it in. Dropping it off Lundestrom, and here's Raquel a shot. And glove down by Darcy Kemper. A minute into the third period, and it's still 3-3. Anaheim leading with we're in intermission, so we're right now broadcasting the Anaheim Arizona game. Anaheim had a super first period. Arizona had an incredible second. Here's the third. We'll see what consistency jars there in a 3-3 tie. Are you Trent or Eminem? Garland lost it. Raquel hands off again and intercepted by Arizona. We take it back by Derek Brassard and shooting it in past Gibson. Puck line to center ice. Lundestrom has Comtois to the back. Doesn't give to him. Lundestrom drives in behind the goal. Back up from the boards, and it's Comtois. Dropped off of Gibson, sending it out again. Shot again from Ekman Larson, and controlled at the boards. Held in by Mahura, and a penalty coming up against Anaheim. Clayton Keller sends this in, and here comes the Arizona power play. I'm going to eat an M&M. Oh, wow. I should have said, are you Marshall? Because then you would have known.
finally gets the stick caught on the right leg of Keller, who goes down. Once again, the Coyotes to the power play, the chance to take the lead.
I think Dallas Eakins is happy with that call. Coyotes will take it. And it'll be Broussard out there with Pitlick.
Up front, how important are special teams?
Absolutely huge right now. Mostly as well. They've got Kessel and Ekman Larson. Excuse me. Mostly
Dropping it back down again. To be moved from behind the goal. Backed it up, left circle. There's Ekman Larson faking the shot. Hand it over from Derek Brassard. Coyotes controlling, but this puck hit Getzlaf and thrown to center, and Getzlaf shoots it in more. That going off of Kemper and handled by Ekman Larson. Oliver Ekman Larson to send it with a few drop passes, and Kessel moves his way off of Silverberg. Kessel dropping it, looks for Brassard. Strome couldn't get there. Anaheim clears. Right to the stick of Kemper, who steers it away. Thrown back for Oliver Ekman Larson. OEL, they call him, as Ekman Larson drops the pass off. Handled in by Schmaltz. Shoots it through. Here's a hit by Schmaltz. Backed it at the line. Sent to Garland. Garland shoots off the goaltender's stick and wide. Handle at the left circle. Clump to the line. Here's Chikrin. Shoots it wide. And here's Schmaltz. Behind again on the left circle. Dropping it off to Chikrin. And now it's Garland. And Chikrin. And handing it back. Chikrin shoots. He scores! Chikrin! 4-3. Arizona. Jacob Chikrin with a blast. And it might have been screened. It was a lot of action. Good amount of chance here. Kind of deflected as well. Schmaltz were there. The Coyotes, who have never led in this game, have a lead. So the Leafs are, I guess, banned from playing on this day because they shut them out. You know what is funny, though, I just thought of about the Leafs game? We laugh about the Leafs losing, and I know you like Calgary, but Josh, the Leafs winning would have been good for Vancouver, really good for Vancouver, because now they're in sixth again. Getzlaf goes down, and then he sends it. It gets sent all the way back for Mahura. And Getzlaf has some words on the bench for Fisher. They're still yapping at each other. With the Ducks captain on the bench, and Anaheim will weave numbers in. Controlled back in front again. And taken off the stick, and it's going to be Strome who loops it through. Strome taking a hit. Dylan, son, brother of Ryan. Krause again. There's a shot far angle. And Gibson makes the save, and Hutton immediately jumps on Krause.
Real good look. Gibson's got to be a little bit rattled right now. 4 goals allowed. It's halfway through almost that second period. Here's the Coyotes just working, just grinding. The big bodies down low. Pitlick, Lawson, Krause, and Mr. Morak, great look.
Coyotes right now out of the playoff picture, but they're 2 points behind LA and can tie them with points with a win here. Minnesota with a win would be 1 point behind LA, and with an Arizona win, actually, they would stay where they are because they would have 18 points with the win, and Arizona would have 19. But they would be right there. An Anaheim loss here and Minnesota would really make things complicated because Anaheim, who was in a playoff position a week ago, are now last in the division and 3 points behind a team. Well, 1 point now, but potentially 3 points behind a team that hadn't played in 14 days. And the Ducks losing in regulation again. Also, 6:40 left in the intermission, so we'll go there when we can. Back at the wall, brought again. Also, the Vegas game has gone final. They shut out Colorado 3-0. 0-4-3. In this game, a chance in front. Gibson makes the save. Rebound up on top. And it came to the boards again for Ekman Larson. And a penalty, believe it or not, an offensive zone penalty, I think, against Arizona. Gibson is yelling about something. I think we got pushed. Not sure what it'll be, but something. I'll go back to the third period, and the Coyotes up by a goal for the first time tonight.
Whether it's face-off or penalty shots, regular season or playoffs, win or lose, no matter what happens, no matter where it happens, New Amsterdam Puck is there.
Yep. Charles. I'm calling the Coyotes game for as long as the intermission is. Once the intermission ends for Minnesota San Jose, I'm probably going to be leaving that, being done with that game, leaving the Coyotes game. But once, if you want to stick around, when the Coyotes game is over, I'll still be streaming. So I'll be streaming the rest of the Coyotes game during this intermission, which is 4:30 left in it, and then Minnesota. San Jose for the rest of the night. But I would appreciate if you stuck around for that. I'll update you, but you'll probably watch anyway. And hi, Nathan.
The Coyotes have taken control of the game. We'll see if they can close it out. A quick footnote on the story of the weekend for the Arizona Coyotes, and that's skating for Leighton and Lindsey Fry and Tyson. I kind of left you hanging on the pregame show. I wanted to tip my hat.
Your phone died? Okay.
And the entire hockey community going out and helping Lindsey seal the deal. And there's an exclusive picture of her foot. She sent me. She's watching the game. It's elevated. She has circled the golf ball size growth up that foot. I asked her, Tyson, if there was one spot that got to her, and she said in giant caps, Bell Road. But they're already working on the next step of this thing. It's going to build.
It's okay, man. That's okay, Nathan. I was just really upset because it literally was a carbon copy of the Calgary game. I get emotional about this sport. Well, I get emotional about a ton of things. But I call it like kind of controlled emotion. But I usually get emotional about anything, usually later at night. But once I go to sleep and I wake up, I'm usually okay with it. So I'm not okay that they lost, but I don't feel like ripping up a desk. Puck went off of Garland and down the ice. I was, I'm pulling out my hair. I'm not going to actually pull out my hair, but I'm pulling out my hair because, it's insanity. Just the way they lose. That was kind of the thing. Also, you have to remember, sometimes I do kind of make it a showmanship since this is YouTube. You sometimes want to show off a little bit. So sometimes it's a bit more dramatic. You don't have to feel bad for me, but I was a little upset.
On the corner it goes. Harlan trying to come away with it, but it's
The more emotion I show, the better it is for the YouTube algorithm, as it's spun in over for Chikrin to move with it. Well, it wasn't deep breaths. It was, oh no, here we go again. That was kind of staged as well, as it hops off the puck, and here's Raquel moving on the backhand. Thrown in for Mahura, and a chance in front off the Arizona netminder. Back to the line. Controlled Shattenkirk over from Schmaltz, who got hit, and he's offside. Oh, I didn't do anything. Oh, that didn't really damage my desk. Not that strong. Okay, they're about to drop the puck. In this game, they're also about to drop the puck in the Minnesota game. So I'm gonna call this possession, and when they stop, when they blow a whistle again, I'll probably be done with this game for the night, just because the second period is about to start, and it's late in the third. Ducks will have it in their own zone, thrown in behind. Shattenkirk is there, taken by Mihura. 11:18 left in the third period. Arizona 4, Anaheim 3. Remember, the Ducks were up by multiple goals in this game several times, but they have done it here. Arizona taking the lead for the first time tonight, looking to get through into the standings. Here's a chance for the Ducks in front to try to tie it. Try the wraparound, drop it at the blue line, and it's centered away. Off and shot in again. And this will deflect into the netting from Hutton and be brought by Kepper behind his net with 10:53 to go, 24 shots apiece, and the Coyotes leading by 1. Yeah, I didn't damage anything. I saw the pictures. They were funny. I got a good kick out of that. Also, 13-12, one shot on goal favoring San Jose. And Josh, you're right. I didn't damage anything. Here we go. We're back for the second period between the Wild and the Sharks. And the Wild having a lead on 1-0. Having a lead 2-1. Also, if you're wondering where the Wild stand, Charles, for me, the Wild are behind on the teams I like. They're behind Detroit, but they're ahead of your Coyotes. Number 4 on my list. Taken by Suter at center ice. Suter to Spurgeon. Spurgeon back to Suter, and I'll provide updates on the Coyotes game. Back to dropped in again to be taken. Back from Anderson. And here's Hertel. Gotta go away with it. Good play, Greenway. He got pinned by Hertel. Hertel's trying to sell that he got hit with the stick. And the referees are not buying the sell job, but the Sharks move it up to center. Vlasic over to Sorensen. Sorensen, Meyer shoots high and wide. Deflects it over for Balsers. And this will be flipped circus style to center ice. And taken away from Greenway. Eriksson with the puck. And he gets shelved. And there's going to be a penalty coming up, I think, against the Sharks. And Minnesota should go to their first power play after killing off 2 power plays of their own. I'm not saying that. Logan Couture in the box. You may see 2, if anyone's watching the Sharks Wild game, you may see 2 Sharks in the box. The first was not a power play. It was with Mikheyev, that young Russian rookie that got his face beat into by Marcus Foligno. It was the fighting penalties, which he only has about 2.5 minutes left on. And now Logan Couture for interference, for slashing. So a Minnesota Wild power play. I can't do it right, though. I wish I could, because I actually like that dance. Brodin sets it up. Left circle shot wide. And it deflects out of play. just where Zuccarello was.
Minnesota's result on Saturday was a power play goal. They had been just 1 for 23 in the 7 previous games. They were 1 for 2 against the Ducks. That's well done.
9:13 left in the third, 4-3, still Coyotes. Shots on goal are still tied. It's not meant for humans to do. Who is it meant for? And I get their cartoon, but still. Sharks are short-handed, but they have a move in front. Nieto, and it was saved by Kokkonen, who's been great. 1:27 left on the power play for Minnesota. Wild to bring it up. And a drop pass in their own zone. Matt Dumba sends it off of where Kaprizov was and off of Dumba as well and over to Kokkonen. But that's not – he was doing this. I'm talking about the little kid with the chicken sandwich in the Grubhub commercial. I like those commercials, guys. Anyway, with a minute to go in the Minnesota power play, here's Kaprizov. His team has a 1-goal lead. It was Kaprizov with the go-ahead goal. It's not that hard to do. Kaprizov in behind the net, and I'm talking about the Trump dancing, not the Wild scoring a power play goal here. 33 seconds left in the Minnesota man advantage. Kept by Suter. Left circle. Tries for Suter again, and he keeps it in. Over for Spurgeon. Pass to Kaprizov, and he can't drop it in. Backhander. This went one wide. Zuccarello to Kaprizov. Throwing it in. Over for Spurgeon, who shoots it to Zuccarello. Backhand in front. Saved by Jones. And taken still by Suter. Fakes the slap shot from the circle. 5 seconds left on the Wild power play. Suter, a dropping puck. Over to Zuccarello. Zuccarello hands it. Kaprizov shoots, blocked, and Couture's out of the box. Suter out at center. 3 kills in this game by both teams. 2 by Minnesota. 1 just there by San Jose. I don't know, man. I don't know. I've been mad a lot on hockey games. Taken by Sorensen, dropping it off and shooting it wide. Again, it's not, they lost in overtime early to a team in the regular season. It's the way they lost, the fact that it happened earlier. Oh, my God, this is amazing. This is amazing, guys. Hold on. Can you see this on the TV? I know I'm not supposed to show the TV, but that's a Minnesota Wild custom snowmobile. Polaris snowmobile with the Minnesota Wild logo. I don't live in Minnesota, and I don't do stuff like that, but that's unbelievable, and that's amazing, and I'm going to search it right now once we get to a drop of the puck and post it on Discord. There's a shot in front. Score! Cole! 3-1! It's a Farmer Ave. And it's 3-1. I don't answer questions when the goal horn's going on because you won't hear me. I like the Canucks more. The Canucks are at 2 and the Red Wings are at 3, but it's really hard to really go against one team when those two teams play. But I like the Red Wings more than any other team besides New Jersey and Vancouver, including these Minnesota Wilds. Dropped off from Foligno, pass at the left circle. That's deflected off the goaltender. Skate to the stick. Hartman tried to go grab it, and the Sharks fly to center.
Walters plays it ahead. Turtle. Into the Minnesota zone. Moved into the corner by Nijab, and he lost it then to Benito, who's back the other way for Sturm driving the net. And Nijab moves back out of the penalty box after his losing effort in the fight against Polito. Benito across to Bigstead.
Dropping it over again. No, I know they're your favorite team. That's okay. It's taken back by Ferraro. And throwing it in again. To be controlled. Back from Suter. Taken by Ferraro and tossed in again. For the Wild to chip to center. Move back for the Sharks. Kane taking a hit. And backed in front again. Oh, sorry if that glitched a little bit. I'm back, and this puck is gloved down by Martin Jones and stayed in his goal. 3-1 Wild with 13:55 left in the second. Also, 5:49 left in the third. 26-25 shots on goal. One favor Anaheim. 4-3 still Coyotes. All right, let me all right, I just posted it to Discord, guys, under general if you want to check it out. The Minnesota Wild snowmobile. And please tell me that's not one of the coolest things you've ever seen.
Everybody loves the team at NHL Network. Catch up with news of the day on NHL Now. Get instant analysis with NHL Tonight. Top it off with On the Fly.
Every game matters.
All season long on NHL Network. Hockey fans, gear up at NHLShop.com. The largest assortment of NHL fan gear anywhere. Every NHL team and all the players you love. Shop now and get today's special offer. NHLShop.com. A Fanatics experience.
And Hartman's named to the list of Wild players on a roll. He scored in 3 consecutive games.
Yeah, you got to give him some credit. Looks like he's stuck in high gear. He's really had the legs going, flying up the ice with some speed. Makes a nice play here. A little ball pass to Ian Cole. Dean Emerson has had to force more minutes for this guy because he's earned it. He's earned it with his legs and plays like that. Just skating, moving his feet up the ice, creating offensive opportunities. And a lot of his offensive opportunities come from his own end, where he's just flying up the ice, making something out of nothing.
Moved him into the middle in Anaheim. He had occasionally popped into the middle for face-offs here or there, but for the most part has been on the wing.
Taken away from at the wall. Controlled on the draw. Kaprizov looking for it. Hartman. Sharks send to center. Here's Vlasic. Setting it in. A chance in front. And this goes wide. Here's Couture. Still working from the boards. There's a shot. Save Kokkonen. Rebound on Kokkonen. And Soucy with a hit. Cole to try to take it away. Back at the blue line. A shot in front. Saved by Kokkonen. Here's Vlasic. Shooting wide. And down the stick it goes. Not a play.
That's worried for the Sharks this period for sure. They send the Wild in there. Nothing dangerous from the middle of the ice, but just throwing pucks from the corners, hopes to get a bounce or a rebound.
Ackerman has been significantly busier here in San Jose than he was in Anaheim in either of the 2 games against
Sent it down, the puck in front for the Sharks. And bobbled. Again off the goaltender. Moved it back down from Dumba and off again and shot wide. Oh, guys, I completely forgot. I'm an idiot as this puck is moved in by Dumba. I sent the snowmobile to the wrong Discord. Nobody said anything about it, but I sent it to the wrong Discord. So I'm sending it now. The Sharks will send it down. Sorry for getting distracted. Suter from in behind. The puck now. And throw it. So now last question. Now tell me it's not one of the coolest things we've ever seen. Yeah, it does. It was some bidding thing. That's what they were saying. And this puck actually hit Jones in the crossbar, and Parise would have made it 4-1 Minnesota. It would have been 4 straight goals led by the San Jose netminder. But yeah. It looks really nice. I don't have a license or anything or know it. And there's not enough snow near where I am. It's cold, but there's not enough snow near where I am to where it would be really proper. But it looks pretty awesome. It's perfect for Minnesota, though. For people who live in Minnesota, it's perfect.
He's been trying to find his game offensively. Just 6 shots on goal over the last 7 games. Yeah, we talk about with him and having played with him. I'm disgusted.
Right at the blue line, kept in and taken away. Fiala shoots, and this is blocked out to center by Hertel. Hertel holds, dropped it off, Kokkonen the save, and here's Spurgeon. Hammered off a stick at center. Moving it in off of Meyer. Jared right from a stick. And moved out Jared Spurgeon to center ice. Hands off to Fiala. Fiala is offside. 9 chances for San Jose in the second period. And 9 chances for Minnesota scoring in the second period. Here's the issue. The Sharks couldn't score on anything. Cole scored on one of the chances for the Wild.
So he had to slow up in order to give it to Fiala.
Four to 3, Arizona in the Anaheim game. That game is almost over. 2:12 left in the third, but I think they went to the commercial there. Sharks will drop off of a high stick. Kane moving it to center. Kane goes down and flips it through into the Minnesota zone. He thought he was hauled down, but no penalty call. Bukestad hands it over to Sturm. And Sturm takes a hit from a San Jose player, and Bukestad doesn't like that. And Soucy stepping into Couture. And the captain of the Sharks is just fed up right now. He is really annoyed with how his team has been playing. Really been outclassed by this Minnesota hockey team. Less than 2 minutes to go now in the Arizona game, with the Coyotes up by a goal. That's right. Luka is a closet Red Wings fan, right? We established that. I like how no one else in bar now. But wait, hold on a second. Let me ask you this though. Is Josh has his profile pic, but not Josh. Is Jesse a Maple Leafs fan then? Because Jesse makes comments about the Maple Leafs and he likes Mitch Marner, even though he swears that he doesn't look like him. And no, I wouldn't say he's a dead ringer for Mitch Marner, but he does look a little like Marner. And he has a Matthews jersey and everything. And I mean, he lives in Toronto, so what? Would you say that he's a closet Leafs fan? Yeah, Josh is a Jets fan. What's the difference from, because I know that it's all a joke, but I'm also trying to think of it in a practical way. What's the difference between Luka being a Red Wings fan and Jesse being a Maple Leafs fan? How do you even know his last name? Kaprizov sends through and passed it off, dropped again for Matt Dumba. Him liking the Red Wings because, it's not a team he hates, but it's a team that he kind of just is annoyed at, likes to joke about, would be like me liking the Hurricanes. Or maybe Ottawa. 3 seconds ago? Okay, they won. Oh, all right. Coyotes win, and they now will have 19 points in the division, so they will tie. Score! Oh, my God, what a goal! Are you kidding me? The Wild just scored on a goal that they shouldn't have. Marcus Foligno gets a goal. And, ladies and gentlemen, holy jumping, it's correct. Four to 1. And they're going to pull the goalie. Devon Dubnik is coming out against his former team. Martin Jones, the Wild have chased Martin Jones. Devon Dubnik to the goal. He's 1-3 against his former team, down by 3. Okay. So here we go. It's 4-1. That's a Gordie Howe hat trick for Marcus Foligno. He had the fight. He won the fight. The other McCann didn't even throw a punch. He had an assist on the Ian Cole goal, and he's got a goal. Now, this puck actually was a fluke one. That's why I said, what a goal. He just shot it from the point, and that clearly just hits Martin Jones. Like, it hits him on the chest and the stick, and it just bounced. It hit him, and it bounced right behind him. So, he got a goal. It's 4-1. He's got a Gordie Howe hat trick. Yep. Fight goal and assist. And the Wild have a 3-goal lead. And here come the Sharks for more room. Backhander in front. And a wraparound is stopped by Kokkonen. Also, if you didn't hear me, Martin Jones just got chased by the Wild. They chased him out of the building. And the goaltender for San Jose is Devon Dubnik, former Oiler, and most notably, former Minnesota Wild player. Sharks back in front. Suter took a hit. Hertel going by. Here's Burns. Shoots one on goal. Saved by Kokkonen. He has the puck underneath him. 8:21 to go in the second period. 4-1 Wild.
NHLshop.com, the largest assortment of NHL fan gear anywhere. Every NHL team and all the players you love.
Kokkinen's unbelievable. And I get the joke, but Kokkinen is just been playing just crazy. And I watched a few of his games this year, but I haven't watched like a full Minnesota. I think I watched one full Minnesota Wild game this year. Or no, I think 2 full Minnesota Wild games this year before, but they weren't live. And then one of the ones that I watched full, I was like running in to get snacks and doing other things. And I never was able to stream an absolute full start to finish Minnesota Wild game this year. And so it's great to see him play. And I got to see him again on Wednesday because I'm live streaming the Wilds again when they play the Colorado. But again, as I've said, which is kind of funny, the normal 3 teams that I do, they only play on Tuesday and Thursday, but all of them play on Tuesday and all of them play on Thursday. I hate to say it, Nathan. This week, I don't know how much. Every time I'm always able to do like a full Red Wings game. I'm not really going to be able to do a full Red Wings game this week because the Devils take precedence and I have to start with their games against Buffalo. And I'm only going to get like some of the periods. And I'll also get Edmonton in all 3 of those games. Oh, are you kidding me? Can you type if you can? Type if you're here. As they score, San Jose scores just like that, and it's 4-2. The internet went out for like the Wi-Fi on my computer went out for 2 seconds. Went out for like about 10 seconds, and then the Sharks, just as it came back, went down the ice, and Evander Kane got the puck to the captain, Logan Couture, and now the Sharks are within 2. It was a try pass in front. It's funny, if that pass would have worked, Susie would have had it and cleared the puck. So him missing the net actually worked for San Jose. So it's Kane to Couture, and the Sharks are down by 2. So, again, type here. Let me know if you guys are here. If you guys just, as Kokkinen makes the save and the puck is kept at the wall, let me know if you guys are here, if you guys can hear me, if it's live and it's working, because I know it wasn't working for 1 second. I'm Doc. Just in case, I just sent the general letting everybody know that it's working. Brought it in from Bukestad and sent to center ice again. Here are the Wild Suitor shooting in. Right behind Jones. And Bukestad got hit up high with a stick. Are they going to call a penalty? Here, yes, they will be. High sticking penalty against San Jose. The Wild will go to the power play once the Sharks touch the puck. Here's Sturm moving it in. Sturm dropped it off to Bukestad, and it's blocked in front by Marlowe. And it's going to be Nijab. I said McCabe, but it's Nijab. He was the one that was in the fight with Marcus Foligno, and he will go for high sticking penalties. Had a rough night. Oh no! Remember the last time a Wild high sticked the Shark. It was Cole who high sticked the Shark, and he high sticked Couture, and they looked for blood, and they couldn't find blood. So it was only 2 minutes. Khrushchev hits him high up near the eyes. Sosi, and Sosi draws blood, so it's a 4-minute, not a 2-minute power play for the Wild. So that's even worse for KSF, but here come the Sharks. Moving in on goal, and a shot that went wide. Trying to bank it off of Kokkonen, and unable to. Minnesota working with a... Oh, I thought it did. Minnesota Wild working with a 4-minute power play. See if the Sharks can cut the lead. And hopefully Minnesota can jump back up by 3 goals. They had scored 4 unanswered after that quick highlight reel Burns goal in the first period until Evander Kane and Logan Couture just before the Sharks committed the penalty. Had forced this into another 2-goal game again. Kaprizov gets dumped and the Sharks clear. Taken by Matt Dunby, and he has said publicly that he's sick of being in trade rumors. Less than 3 minutes to play in the Minnesota man advantage here in the second period. A drop pass in front of the goaltender got picked off, and here come the Sharks shorthanded. Sorensen hands off. Vlasic shoots up high. Rebound banked wide. Sorensen couldn't stuff it. I got to say, though, this Minnesota defense has looked shoddy at times, and Kokkonen has bailed them out a few. Yeah, it's a right, because it's not a major penalty, a double minor. But they're getting very close to the first edge of the double minor to cut off because it's 2:25 left in it as Martin Jones makes a save on the former New Jersey Devil, Zach Parise. Here's the chance with Hertel that San Jose had shorthanded, and it bounced off the boards, missed it wide, but then San Jose came right with their speed. Sorensen, who tried to stuff it on Kokkonen made the save. Yeah, because I didn't understand what he was. I didn't understand what he was saying. And I know you guys don't care, but I didn't understand what Stolly was saying until I read up more. The Sharks will clear it down the ice over for Suter behind his net. There's Kevin Fiala over to Spurgeon. Wild very close to getting to a point where they can only score a goal in this power play. First section of the 2-minute minor is over. 2 minutes, the double minor is over. Peter, yesterday's game, your face was more... Sharks will throw it down and all the way to Kokkonen. Away from the ice, it bounces for Eriksson and Spurgeon rips it in. Suter with the hit. Then getting it through for Greenway. Sharks decently close to killing off this double minor. There's a shot by Spurgeon. Rebound. Save Jones. Another rebound. And San Jose will wheel it out, take some time, and dump it through for Kokkonen. You see Dubnyk staring at most of his former teammates. His last game last year, giving up an overtime goal to Tanev and the Canucks in Minnesota. Last game in Minnesota, I meant by that, not his career. And went to San Jose as a big money free agent. And those were the couple saves there made by. Oh, I said Jones. I meant Dubnyk. Completely forgot they chased him out of the building. Less than 50 seconds left on the power play. Remember a double minor. Brody circles it back, and Zuccarello tries to get interior position. Here's Kaprizov. Hands from the line. Back from Coyle. Handed to Brodin. Left circle. Kaprizov shot in front wide. And trying Nick Bonino is to get it back to Rask. Nick Bonino hasn't played much time left here. 20 seconds left. They can't control. Brodin had a chance in front wide open, but he fanned off the puck. Sharks bounce it all the way down into the Minnesota zone. And 10 seconds left in the Wild power play. Brought in by Zuccarello. Right circle, sends it off. There's a shot. Score! With 3 seconds left on the double minor. It's 5-2. Yeah, but it was against Minnesota. Oh. I meant in Minnesota as a hockey player, not in the state. And this puck hits Dubnik. And it's going to be Jonas Brodin with the power play tally with only 3 seconds remaining in the double minor. So out of the box. Again, it's a 2 power play goals for Minnesota, and the Wild are offside. Jonas Brodin has made the Wild a 3-goal cushion again with 2:52 left in period 2.
With our unique tub-for-tub installation in just a day, it fits your schedule with no demo or mess. With quality that's guaranteed for life, it fits your high standards. It just fits. That fitter. Get a free consultation in-home.
Also, no other games to really broadcast at second intermission, if anyone's wondering, because everything else is done. I have not watched a real deal of hockey today. I might take a few tidbits, but it's really watching a TV show that I really liked, and also school, because today is one of the 2 days, the other one being the one of the tail end, Friday, where I have 2 classes a week. And I would probably say, even though Fridays it takes long, because the one class I have the computer concepts class, which is hard, and the first class it's demanding because it's early on. I would say class-wise, Monday is probably the toughest day of the week for class, even though they're later on. So it's kind of good to get this day through, especially until Friday. It usually goes a lot smoother. It's not that it wasn't smooth, but the week usually flows better. Yeah, I know. You already said that, Nathan. I saw what you said.
Developing chemistry quickly. Matt Zuccarello's been outstanding. 6 points in 3 games. It's our Hyundai drive to win.
Yeah, interesting to see those guys communicating on the bench. They're trying to find a little bit more chemistry, but Zuccarello has been fantastic. A couple of goals, but I think it's his playmaking that's really opened things up offensively for this line. I mean, he's got the ability to just make smooth, short, little passes that guys can receive and do something with. He puts it on the money. And right now in that line, we can argue Victor Rath and Zuccarello are the fastest guys on the team. They're playing with a lot of speed because the execution is just at a high level right now.
Drop the backhander in behind Hartman, and Foligno chases. Big hit by Foligno. Soucy is there. Foligno thrown in between the circles. And taken back by the Wild. Here's Parise. Run it in over for Foligno again. Hartman's there. And a big hit at the wall, and here comes Meyer. Gonna work by Sticks, and it went off of a deflection there. Here's Meyer with the puck. Meyer, and a hit back down and controlled off of, I think, 2 sticks and throwing off that sanctioned area. That could be helped on that from Gambrell. 1:23 left in the second. 5-2 Wild. Out of his net is Kokkonen. Bring it back down away from Dumba. Sharks Marlowe in his own zone. Tony Clark. Tony Clark? No, I don't. And a penalty coming up against Minnesota. Patrick Marleau will draw a tripping call. A lot of penalties called here. And so the Sharks go to the power play to try to go back down by 2 again. Stupid penalty. Stupid penalty by Jordan Greenway. Really stupid penalty to trip and push the veteran Patrick Marleau. So the Sharks will go on a power play in the Minnesota zone late in this period as Immediately, Sturm gets to the puck and throws it down the ice. 2 shots on 0 for 2 on the power play are San Jose. He was in the MLB, and I just got drafted to his brother, Little League team. I was on his team 2 years ago before, too. Oh, no. Cool. Oh, no. Oh, nice. Cool. Dropped it from the line. It's Brent Burns. Good twisting JT Miller type pass. Shot by Kane is blocked. And here's Hertel. He gets checked by Suter. Keeping it in. Burns a shot. Oh, I thought it went in. It hit the post. Brent Burns looking for his second against the team that drafted him. Hit the far post. And it would have been 5-3. 5 seconds left. Sharks will bring it in for the power play. It's gloved down. Susi with it. He gets hit from the boards and pins the puck. So the Sharks were that close for a late goal to change this game, but it's 5-2 Wild. They will be going to the bench as Jordan Greenway, Matt Dumba hugging, I want to say Brodeen, who was down there to make a block at the end. Hugging him as the Wild are 20 minutes away from a big win. It's 5-2 Minnesota at the end of 2. I don't even like that topic anymore. It's just him. I don't even care about it. I just engage. So, what do you guys want to really talk about now that we have nothing to talk about for like 18 minutes? Oh my God. Now this again. I actually found a friend that actually agrees with you, Nathan. It just doesn't, it's not that he doesn't, but he has a different thing. He doesn't think that the Mets are that bad or are bad or specifically worse than he doesn't even think that the Mets are like worse than them, like a negative, but he just thinks that the Padres are just right now just an elite team. Foot lettuce? I don't. I don't get that. Tommy usually doesn't stay up after 12, so he said that he's going to sleep.
I'm going to take an electrocardiogram. Right here. Right now.
Wait. Nathan. Nathan, hold on. You mean he Wait. Hold on. Nathan, your dad, like, he survived. He passed COVID, meaning he survived COVID, or the most horrible thing I can think of. Oh God, that's dark. That is dark. Okay. God, I was super worried. He passed. Okay, that was a first thought, but it's funny. I think you were just trying to throw me for a ride, and I was pretty sure you meant the other, what you meant, but you threw Josh for a ride. That was pretty dark, though. Oh, of course. My dad had COVID too. I was super scared. And like, I know you're joking with us, but I know you were definitely scared. I was really scared, especially because he had to go to the hospital. But it wasn't because COVID was like really. It wasn't killing him. He's not very in shape, but it wasn't killing him. It was just that he was having trouble breathing, so he had to go to the hospital for like a few days. But then he was fine. I had COVID too, but it didn't really bother me that much. All right, let me read this. Tommy is sleeping, getting ready for his nightmares of seeing people like Josh and Peter roast him when New Jersey beats the Rangers. Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry I'm quiet. There's just nothing to talk about or do here right now until this third period starts. All right. 11:32 in the intermission. That's kind of funny. We've had 3-0 shutouts today. All have been from teams on the road: LA, Vegas, Calgary. Tampa won 4-2. Florida won 3-1. Islanders won 3-2. Buffalo could not beat the Islanders. Arizona won 4-3, and then this game that we're waiting on.
Hockey fans, gear up at NHLShop.com. The largest assortment of NHL fan gear anywhere. Every NHL team and all the players you love.
I can help, but I'm horrible at math. That's like my worst subject. I still haven't taken a math class in college, but you're in 6th grade, so I probably could help. And it gives me something to do while we wait for this third period.
And Colorado's pulling us in a second. That's our old buddy Alex Tuck splitting the D for his first of the night. 3 minutes later, a backhander gets some help from another Colorado defenseman. Vegas would go on to win this one 3-0 against Colorado, who's playing for the second time this season.
I just sent it to the Discord. What did you send to the Discord? Oh. Usually you have learned to complete these problems. An art supply store sells 2 colors of ink. The store has 6 cases of black ink and 8 cases of blue ink. What does the ratio 6 to 14 represent in this situation? Oh, that's easy. The ratio 6 to 14 means the 6 cases, the 6 are the 6 cases of black ink. That's the 6, and the 14 are the cases of black ink and the cases of blue ink. So that's the ratio. It's the one type of color ink that you're trying, the black ink, versus both colors of ink. It's not even that mathematical. It's more logical. You kind of understand where we're going with that one? It's like 6 to 14. So you have the 6 cases of black ink and then all of the cases of ink. Yeah. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's not very mathematical. But make sure you have to explain it because middle school, high school, explain your work. What are you going to do? If you don't feel completely secure with that answer, you could look it up. Also, you can't really come for me because you asked me and you just asked a YouTuber. So that was your best option. Oh, yeah. That's like the one. Wait, Josh. That's like the one with the PS4 where it says. That's the thing with the PS4 where it says insert disc, or with the DS where it says there is no GBA cartridge here or whatever. New meme. Pick up Peter. Oh, he show you what? What are you saying? You can make me a meme from these. This is so funny. Guys. Vancouver Canucks lost to I've been getting overtime. Yeah, the face when I say show my work. Oh, this face? Because I can't roll my eyes correctly. Lols. This is fun. Explain your work. The best is show your work. Because they don't even want you to explain your work. They just want you to show, like, the problem you did. No, I don't want to get mad because it's not happening to me. But I'm going to get mad in a semester or two where I have to take the final math class of my life. Because I haven't taken math since senior year of high school, but I'm going to have to take it at some point, and that'll either be this summer or like next semester or the semester after that, because I need to take a math class to graduate, which I don't want to do, but I have to. So I try to figure out if I can pick like literally the easiest math class in the world, because I'm just going to need that math class, and I won't have to take math for the rest of my life. I won't have to do math unless it's the statistics of a guy like Susie, in a hockey game, or going to dinner, the check. And I get that. No, I'm a junior in college, but I might actually take another year in college after senior year anyway. It just depends what happens with because it's not how much. It's not for for college, it's how many credits you need. 120 credits, and I need to figure out how much I can take. Because I had a horrible start to my college career because I didn't care. But then I figured out, because college is a different monster than high school, the preparation needs to be on key. And you don't have to be like completely studying all the time. I stream, but you have to make sure that you can get a majority of the work. Because you're going to learn that classes get really tough, especially classes you don't know that much about, where you're going to be inconsistent, and you're going to study, and you're not going to get every great grade in the world. But if you can, do every assignment on time and go to classes and have a decent amount of consistency, you can pass every class in college. Well, I have 2 assignments. I have one due tomorrow, but that's just an Excel spreadsheet, and I just have to copy something off a Word document on the Excel spreadsheet. So that's just like you just type in things. They want you to use like programs, and they want me to put in like a code, but I'm just going to manually type everything. Because I'm okay. I'm fine with that. And then I have to do another assignment where I listen to a 10-minute podcast about, I don't even know what it's about, and I have to like say what the plot of the story was and what good arguments were made. So that's due Thursday. And then I actually also have a test that's on a mini quiz, just like the one I told you about this week on Sunday, but I don't have to do it yet. I don't have abs. I have stomach. Ratio is not that bad. Mean and mode and median are kind of annoying. I keep telling myself I'm going to work out, and I don't. I have to do that. Oh, I was checking that TikTok page again. They just posted something. The 10K takes, that's the Minnesota sports TikTok thing, and there's a shirt that they have that the one guy has called it says the Soviet Savior, and it's just Capril's face, his helmet and face, with like nose plugs coming out of his nose. We need the flabs. No, we need the abs. I'm not showing you my stomach. It's not that terribly heavy. It is. I will tell you that. I will say this. I have been eating a lot, like a large amount of food. Like I eat like pizza, chicken. I ate a lot for one meal. But what I've been doing in college is, interestingly, like I'll take 2 big boxes of food. Like one will have pizza and breadsticks, and one will have chicken and burgers. Like a lot of different types of food. But I don't eat anything else. Like the only other thing I eat today, besides like these 2 things, were 2 fruit snack packages. I don't eat anything else, and I don't snack. So even if I'm eating a lot of food, it's legitimate good food. It's protein, and I'm not eating anything else. I'm not snacking on anything else. So I think that's good. I just have to pair working out with that. I don't really have memories. I had them when I was a kid, and I've never really had them again. I mean, they're a little flabby because I haven't worked out. But when I say I haven't worked out, I've worked out in the past few weeks, but I haven't done it on a consistent basis. I do it like for 15 minutes one time a week, and then I don't do anything else, which is bad. I know it's bad. I just prod myself to be like, oh no, you don't have to upload videos, you don't have to do this, you don't have to sit around and watch TV on your phone. You just go and do this for 30 to an hour a day, and you'll be in a better position. No, he's just joking. I'm not offended. It's just maybe a little bit. I get it. Go off the left circle, a shot. Yeah, the third period started. The Sharks move it right off the goaltender. Kokkinen's glove. San Jose moving the puck in their own zone and into the Minnesota. And remember, tomorrow there's going to be a 3-game stream. First, Devils Buffalo as a shot off the boards and thrown across again. And then the second one, if I can have some time on it, Detroit and Nashville, and then the nightcap for the first time since the second game of the year, Edmonton and Vancouver. And the Canucks have not beaten the Oilers since the opening night game where they looked really good. Here's Duke's got a backhander this high and wide. What is the Mount Everest hairline? What? Peter sounds like a big-year-old. I didn't know Dvorak had a goal in that game. Wild will move it in their own zone. Take the tape stretch passes. Right from where Rask was and thrown into the San Jose zone, they trailed by 3. Noted that there are 5 goals scored by the Sharks, by the Wild early in this third, and only 25 shots on goal. San Jose's only shot 25 shots, and they've been stopped, but also most of them have been quality shots, and Kokkinen's just been incredible. Drop from the blue line, Brent Burns in front and blocked away. Wild trying to send it off. They can't. There's a shot in front. This also went wide. Here's Rask. Victor Rask with the puck picked off. San Jose having some movement there. Trying to pass it in front. Has a breakaway backhander. Save Kokkonen. And the rookie looks to the sky. Number 92, I'm not sure the name, as he had a chance to make it 5-3, and he was wide open and Spurgeon on his backside, and it was motoring through. What a pass by Brent Burns on it was Balsers, and Balsers just robbed. Maybe could have put it a bit higher, but still robbed by Kokkonen. Can't get anything past this guy. They've only gotten 2 past him. One was a pass stuff into the goal that you never saw him. The other one was an incredible backhand goal by an athletic defenseman. The pass picked off by Foligno from where Parise was, and Brodin tries to take. Sharks to center. LeBanc over to Couture. Couture moving one for Kane, and the Minnesota Wild player fell down as Hartman just slid to the boards. Backhanded into the San Jose zone. The way you did your bed, though, doesn't look like a big-year-old, though. Because I'm just going to put the blanket on when I go to bed. And this is gloves by Kokkonen. Right off there. Kokkonen's record 2-3 in Xcel Energy Center, a 3.05 goalie average, and a 9.1 save percentage. A 1.27 goalie average, which is better, and a 9.89 save percentage, goalie average or whatever it was, and 3-1-1 he is when away from Xcel Energy Center on the road. Wild will shoot this in. Here's Sturm. Pass in front, intercepted by the Sharks. And San Jose's offside, Nieto. Favorite fruit and food. My favorite fruit, that's a tough one. There's a few fruits I like. I would probably say, like, you know what? Believe it or not, a blueberry. And my favorite food is bacon chicken ranch pizza. Going for Kokinen behind his goal. Oh, look. What? Offside, the former Panther Bugstad. Listen, I want that to be me, but I don't put the work in. Well, twice as much I don't put the work in. I don't tan enough. But you got to do the work. And it's so stupid. Shot in by the Sharks and blocked from the boards. Taking Eriksson Ek. Backhanded it away. Fiala. Thrown off the puck there was Gambrell and taken back. That is a wobbling puck. And shot in front from the boards. You know, I think I'm going to try to start going like regularly, starting going to the gym tomorrow, because I know I can have time to do it. I usually slack off, but I actually think I'm going to do it tomorrow. No, I'm not, Nathan. The compliment there was to the body of the guy, because I want to have to, be more muscular, not for any other weird reason that goes on in the fantasies of your heads. I said no. What investigation? Do you want to talk about this later? We can talk about this off of stream if you want. If you want to do a Discord call. Balsers sets it over San Jose in their own zone. Oh, no. Nathan, there's a girl I know who legitimately asked that, who legitimately said that to me. Who asked me to be real with her and say, are we yet? I'm not going to say it on here because, why? GA, right. And I literally screamed at her as she was an idiot for that. That question's been tossed up before. No, we're just really good friends. And I know you're joking, but here's a pass across, but Kaprizov dropped it off before he was able to shoot to the goal. Then a pass that is sticked away by Dubnyk and hit by Susi. Yeah, that's the word. How do I unblock people on YouTube? What? What do you mean unblock? 13:07 to go in the third. 5-2 Wild. I can't stop laughing at that picture. I'm sorry, Nathan, that you have fantasies. Nathan has fantasies of me from that picture that was sent. Nathan, admit it that you have fantasies from that picture that was sent, that T. Stolly sent. You gotta admit it, Nathan. You can't hide from it any longer.
prices for every level, for every mood, for every passion, for everyone. Visit proform.com to get your bike today for only $35 a month.
Matt Zuccarello, for the second of the season, answered an early Brent Burns goal. Same shift 11 seconds later. Zuccarello sets it up for Kaprizov. Minnesota. He and Cole on the lead with Markman made it 3-1. And then Marcus Foligno on the deflected puck by Jones. Minnesota had a 4-1 lead.
It's a Nathan. I was joking.
Jones Brody with a power play goal. Stretched it out 5-2 Minnesota. That's where we stand.
Neither am I, but I was joking
5 goals in a game.
about the
Time this season.
thing with the picture.
They've done it in back-to-back games. The first time since February of last year when they scored 5 in
If you're wondering, oh well, if Peter likes people, why does he have this much time to stream every night? It's because nobody's on campus. Oh no, Thomas Tartar's typing. Oh, the word. Oh yeah, you are. That's how you detect the age of a person. Yeah, that's true. I like how I know he's joking, but I'm still going with him with facts. Taking back off of Susie's stick. Check the Discord, see what Tommy Tartar said. It's really funny. Peter could have been. What? Josh, where are we on? Oh, never mind. Let me just focus on this game. Kokkonen steered the puck in from behind. So the stretch pass play. Step back to the wall, pass in front, off the stick. And away Suter looks it. Pass in front, a save again. Taking Sturm is down and throws over for Fiala. Fiala moves it and lost the puck away. Here's Eriksson. Spinning and not going down. A chance in front and off of Greenway. And down almost out of play.
Celebrate the 20th anniversary of Minnesota Wild Hockey with a commemorative team yearbook. You can get yours online at HockeyLodge.com, in store at the Xcel Energy Center and Southdale Center Hockey Lodge locations, as well as the local newsstand.
Anything else, Minnesota team has been playing in the National Hockey League for, they always try to get a team back. They've been trying to get them back since 1998, but from 2000 to 2020. 20 years for Minnesota, and unbelievable that only in their first, and it's never happened since, but in their first playoff season, 3 years into their existence, they made the conference final. We'll see what they can do this year. I don't think they're there yet, but they are building a solid hockey team. Larkin or Vlasic took a hit. Meyer is there as well. Here's Greenway dropping it off to Fiala. Backhanding it off the skates. Taken by Meyer. Timo Meyer drops it off. Hertel shoots and a save made by Kokkonen. Kokkonen does not have his blade. Kokkonen does not have his skate blade, so he can't move laterally. I'm not sure what they're going to do here. His skate blade is off. Tuukka Rask-esque style. I think they're just going to stop play here. Yes. So the puck's steered by Jones, but they said to stop play. So now Susie is going to bring the stick blade over, and Kokkonen can get the skate replaced. The skate blade, excuse me, not the stick blade. Skate blade. Now it is not going to be repaired. Score. It is 5-2 Minnesota. So he tried to laterally move and then lost the skate, and A good play by Hartman trying to push the skate closer, so maybe a San Jose Shark player didn't step on it and shatter the skate. But so he couldn't move laterally. Puck got dumped all the way down, and then they just stopped play. There's still a stoppage here because they had to manufacture the skate, and the new skate is on. The new blade is on, and Kakinen goes to the goal. Matt Dumba still holding the old skate at the Minnesota bench. Then we'll give to the trainers. Probably throw this out once they get to the locker room. Where are the goals at? I'm not sure what you mean, but if you wanted to know when they were, Brent Burns scored an incredible goal for the Sharks to make it 1-0 very early on in the first period. Then the Wild scored about 8 minutes later, and then 8:30 later. Two quick goals. And the Sharks, then the Wild scored. Then they had a fight. They scored another big goal to make it 3-1. Then a double minor happened, and the Wild scored a power play goal with 3 seconds left. Then a stuff-in attempt for San Jose, and a stoppable puck was shot in by Foligno, and he got a Gordie Howe hat trick. And it would be, as the Wild think are offside, they are. That made it 5-2. 9:46 to go in the third. No goals have been scored in this period. Still Wild by 3 goals. What do you mean you can't find his YouTube? You could probably just click on it.
Quality that lasts a lifetime. It just fits. Bath Fitter. Get a free consultation in home or by phone now, and we'll design your new bath. 0% interest until 2023. Call now. What do you see? I see a goal. It's a goal. Top shelf. And you? Thank you. That's a save. No doubt about it. Are you sure? NHL tonight on NHL Network. It's clear as day. History doesn't just look at the past. It's all around us, and Black history is living in the future every day.
No, I remember that as well. Yeah. That's exactly what I thought of when the skate went off. And he throws it at the official. Well, he didn't go to the bit. Yeah, but when Rask went for an extra attacker. Yeah, that happened like 2 weeks ago. But I thought you meant with the skate blade. That's what I thought with the skate blade, where I am calling the game. I'm rooting for the Wild. Where he went to the bench and against the Lightning. It was actually the only in 2018 second round. It was actually the only game they. No, I'm getting a V line. Anyway, guys, you're idiots. Anyway, I'm not paying attention. Anyway, it's actually the only game they actually won in the 2018 playoff series against Tampa, but they scored what was the tying goal, and Braden Point scored the goal, and he stuffed it in, and Rask was moving around. He couldn't move around, and he got the skate blade, and he yelled, "The skate blade, the official skate blade, my skate blade's off." He's like, "That's not our fault. Equipment falls off," and he just went to the official and just started screaming, and then he held up the skate blade, and he threw the skate blade at the ref, and he went to the Boston bench. And yes, I remember the Rask game. I didn't stream it, but I did see it. I actually missed that part, though. Nathan, if you're talking about the V-line thing, I know what that is. When you... But you don't have enough text for a meme? I hate how my double chin shows, though. It's annoying. That's one of the other reasons why I need to go work out. Kaprizov sent in Susi, and also Sweet Dreams wants the score. Yeah, I'll tell you, it's 5-2 Wild right now. Are you a Sharks fan? Do you need the Sharks to cover? Like, what is it? And I'm gonna be screaming for real now. Again, I was, but I got distracted. Here's a chance for Stern, pass in front, and Bonino could not stuff it past Dubnyk, and the puck gets steered into the Minnesota zone. Taken by Spurgeon, and now Suter lines it down, and it hit the blue line with the Sharks offside, and 8:36 to go in the third. I need the Sharks to lose by 2 goals or less, or Sharks win. They're losing by 3 goals. Okay. They're losing by 3 goals. They're going to need to score another goal, but I'll let you know this. If we get to the final 2 minutes and it's 5-3 Minnesota, they're going to empty their goal, San Jose. So they could score another goal now, and you would still be off of the creek without a paddle or whatever the saying is with if Minnesota scores an empty netter. Suter has it in his own zone. Flips it off the line. And chance in front over for Kaprizov. Kaprizov wheels as Gambrell behind him. Here's Kaprizov to the right circle. Kaprizov turning. Dropping an off shot for Spurgeon. And then Zuccarello. And now here's Suter. Suter works at Zuccarello. Back to Suter. Suter toe driving for the puck. And now line drive. Intercepted by Kaprizov. But Kaprizov got hurdled. And the referees need to call a penalty, which they're not going to call. That should have been a tripping call. The Ryan Carter, former Anaheim Duck and New Jersey Devil, now color play-by-play color broadcaster for the Minnesota Wild, agree with me there. Eriksson shoots and off the toe of Devon Dubnyk. Or Wild to win by 4 more. They're winning by 3. So somebody has to score a goal here. Okay. Here's Fiala handing it off. Eriksson with the puck at center ice. Here's Joel Eriksson. Moves it. Brodin shoots wide. Might have been deflected. Jordan Greenway can't keep in. He goes down. No penalty. 7 minutes to go in the third period. Minnesota 5. The Sharks 2. Good tap pass here. Susi. Susi works away. Behind the net, try to wrap around. That won't go. Here's a chance in for Fiala. Backhander. Save Dubnyk. Rebound. Greenway can't stuff. And the puck slowed down at the boards. And finally goes to center ice. And here is Ryan Donato. Hands it off. That shot was handcuffed for San Jose. And here comes Minnesota. Susi has space and time. And he's offside. Because he just missed the puck. Yes, only 3 periods. 6:26 left in the game. 5-2 Wild. There's Kaprizov. He would have had a breakaway from the left side on Jones, but he got tripped, and the referees never called a penalty. Kaprizov plays the way he is. 6 more years in the league, and that play happens. All Kaprizov needs to do is do a Datsuki and look at the referee. Datsuki did that one time. And they're calling the penalty all the time. It's just because he's a rookie. It's the only reason they didn't call that. It was a bit blatant, but it wasn't terribly blatant. Still should have made that call. You lost, you think? Oh, not necessarily. Especially not if the coach thinks that he could do an empty netter, because then the Wild could go up by 4. Intercepted. There's a chance. Foligno shot wide. Daz watches like Daz games. Yeah. I know Daz games. Daz games is so funny, bro. Have you seen that episode where he goes where he's doing the thing and they're talking about the things you can put in with the plane, and the person says, don't put in here. You can put in a drink of Coca-Cola, and it's Fanta. And he goes, Shut up! You remember that? That's good. That's good. That's a good line. Deflected off of Cockett and out of play. We go to commercial. That was funny. It's like DIY stuff that you can. It's not DIY. It's like Daz Games reacts to life hacks. Something. Wait. You want to see an impersonation of him? Ready? Tell me if you want me to impersonate his intro, because I could do it well. I need to know if you want to see it though, because I can do it. I. Now that's for something else. Do it? Okay. I have to walk in. I have to walk in, and I gotta do a few things. Just I have to compose myself. I'll be right back. Okay. Because nothing happened. Nothing happened. Because the Wild Hat isn't there. Because the Minnesota Wild Hat isn't at my house. All right, I'm doing the Daz Games impersonation. How's it going, Dazzlers? Welcome to the Daz Games, another Daz Watches. All right, we're going to watch something to do with spooky games and maybe another reaction video. Another reaction video? You gotta admit that's hysterical. You have to admit that's good. You have to admit that that's good. You have to admit that that's good. For a guy that doesn't speak a British accent, who's never left the United States, you have to admit that that's a good. That's a good. I'm telling you. All right, let's broadcast the game. Puck comes off the stick of Cockett and out of play. Still 5-2. It's 5:03 left in the third period. 5:03 left in the third. Wild up by 3 goals. God. I'll check. Oh. Yeah, I'll look at the text in a few seconds. All right. Here's Couture throwing it back from the boards from Kane. Hertel, left circle, sending it back for Brent Burns. Backhands it Burns again. Dropping for Kane. Kane shoots for a stick. Timo Meyer's there. Back to LeBanc. Holds to Burns. Burns. Sharks always score big goals late in hockey games. That's something, even if you're winning or losing. Sharks have emptied their goaltender. Couture. And drop back Burns. A shot that went wide. Okay. Sweet Dreams. The goalie is on the bench. Dubnyk is on the bench for the Sharks. So the Wild might get up by 4 here. Here's a chance in front. This hit the post for the Sharks. And the puck is sparred all the way down the ice. This is rolling wide. Will it be icing? No, it will not be. Here comes Kevin LeBanc. LeBanc sliding through. Dropping it down again. You have to find, I don't know what that word means. See him? There are the Sharks right off the wall again. 3:40 to go. And here comes Minnesota. Write it down. Zuccarello. Oh, he hit the post. Matt Zuccarello for the empty net. Just hit the post. With the net gaped open. A shot from center blocked by San Jose. 3:20 to go in the third period. Minnesota 5. San Jose 2. Jesus Christ! Like that. I haven't seen that video, but I can hear him in my head. Here is a chance in front, over for the Wild, the empty net. They score! 6-2 Minnesota. That should do it. You better get a bigger boat. The Minnesota Monster's too big. After Zuccarello hit the post, the Wild came right down the ice, and Victor Rask scores a goal. The former Carolina man right into it for the Finn, and it is a 4-goal lead for Minnesota. 4-goal lead for the Wild, yeah. 6-2 Minnesota. Shot over from Artek, a save by Dubnyk. He's back in the goal, probably not leave again. There's Greenway back looking for Fiala. Fiala at the wall. Dropped in from Brodin. Here's Matt Dumba shooting wide, and the Wild are continuing to make this a shooting gallery as Greenway missed that chance in front, and here comes Fiala. Fiala dropping it off. Brodin a shot in front, blocked away. Here's Eriksson Ek. Jarred at the boards. Sent for the Sharks to center ice. And here's Sorensen. Pass across. Chance in front. Nieto is denied by Kakkonen. And the puck steered all the way down with 2 minutes to go. Out of the net comes Dubnyk. Sure, a few seconds. 1:50 to go in the third period. It's a 4-goal lead for the Minnesota Wild. Drop pass at the boards, trying to get by one. The Zuccarello is hemmed in. And an interception from Foligno and Kaprizov, and then that was deflected off of the skate of Dubnyk. And the Sharks have iced the puck with 1:29 left in the third. I missed what you said. Boyfriend breaking up with you, and you have to find someone else. I'm not what you say I am. There's a shot wide. And a breakaway. And there was Zuccarello, and out of the net was Dubnyk against his former teammate. Final minute of play in the third. This game's finally going to come to an end, but what a glorious night for the Wild. They have a 4-goal lead in San Jose, and against a team that is not a particularly good one, taking care of business, and good too. So they'll have that rest tomorrow, and they'll get ready to travel to Denver to face off against the Stanley Cup contending Colorado Avalanche, a team that they have a much bigger rivalry with too, because they've been in the division almost their entire hockey lives. In fact, their entire hockey lives with Colorado, and have had several playoff matchups with them, where they've never faced San Jose, as a shot by Bjugstad is stopped by the goaltender. Taken away, Susi to throw this in. Back to cross, Bjugstad chasing. 5 seconds left in the third. Taken to center ice. The Sharks will backhand this in. Sturm, a faked fan, and that will end the game. Minnesota wins it 6-2. A 4-point night for Matt Zuccarello. A Gordie Howe hat trick for Marcus Foligno. He's not going to get the first star, even though he's been incredible, because the Wild have just been that type of player. But if I was to give out first stars, I would give out all 3 stars to Kaapo Kakkonen. Kakkonen is incredible, and he outduels both Martin Jones, who the Wild chase out of the building, and his former teammate, Devon Dubnyk. Wild 6, San Jose 2, the final. Oh, no. When you have anger issues and your kindergarten teacher shows you how to take the... You know that T. Stolly's just going to take, Trent is just going to take some of these memes and he's just going to post them on his TikTok, right? You guys know that, right? I saw the 3 memes. You know what you should do if you're here to Trent? You know what you should do? No. Take the, you know what you should do? You should post, Nate. I challenge you to post one of those memes that Nathan had, save it to your phone, post it on TikTok, make it a TikTok, and use the sound from that one rapper. I forget his name. The one that has the song that they use for DK Metcalf, the one that goes, "Oh my, I have found." Die Very Rough or whatever, Mario Judah. Play that song with just that image. It's a perfect TikTok, right? Because I see so many stupid memes with that song. Also, Renegade would be a good idea, or whatever frequent sound is, except for the one with the cow, because I hate that sound and it's so annoying and it needs to stop. All right, I'll look forward to that, Trent. All right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow for Triple Stream. Devils and Sabres, then the Red Wings and Nashville Predators, and then Edmonton and Vancouver. See you tomorrow, everybody. Good night, everybody. Happy hockey, everybody.